Becca, covering Baker County. We've now learned the names of people accused in a violent home invasion that sent a mother and her son to the hospital, both badly beaten. Baker County deputies say 40-year-old Josh Herring and 30-year-old Ralph Creekmore Jr. broke into the victim's home early yesterday morning. And they say Herring's wife, 35-year-old Dana Herring, helped them plan the robbery. All of this in an effort to get prescription drugs. Channel 4's Kumasi Aaron spoke with the victim's neighbor who helped the woman and her child as they ran for help.
If it wasn't for her dog barking, Cindy Harris may have never gotten up early Saturday morning to find her next-door neighbor outside, beaten, bloody, and looking for help.
I could just hear her screaming, "I'm your neighbor, I've been robbed." And I'm like, robbed? You know, I'm thinking, oh, not in our neighborhood, not like that.
Harris says she asked the woman to walk down to the other part of the porch by the light so she could see.
When I got her right here, I looked at her and I pulled her closer. I actually pulled her closer to me. And I said, oh, Lord, you know, she's been beat up and her son was standing right here hiding. And we got her inside.
Once inside, Harris says she and her family noticed not only was the woman injured, but her 7-year-old son was too.
Well, he said something about his head was hurting, so my daughter looked, and she said, oh, no, he has blood. So we immediately got him a blanket, got him some socks, and attended to the wound on his head.
The Harrises called 911, and the Baker County Sheriff's Office came out and began their investigation.
What we have is a drug deal gone bad.
Baker County Sheriff Joey Dobson says the woman and her child were at home Saturday morning when two men, 40-year-old Josh Herring and 30-year-old Ralph Creekmore Jr., busted through the front door and bedroom door, both of which were locked. They beat the woman and her son, Dobson says, in an effort to find prescription drugs.
The suspects knew that the victim had just gotten her prescription medication, and there had already been one subject up there buying drugs from the victim, and the victim had her pills.
Deputies arrested the two just hours later, along with 35-year-old Dana Herring, who they say helped plan the robbery. The sheriff's office says this robbery was planned hours before the two men actually got here to the house. And once they got here, they cut the phone line to make sure the woman inside couldn't make any calls. Neighbors say it is a relief to know this wasn't a random robbery, but the sheriff and neighbors hope this incident will make parents think twice about being involved in this kind of business.
And I wish people could wake up and see what kind of danger that little boy was in. He could have been killed.
In Baker County, Kumasi Aaron, Channel 4, the local station.